It's time for the Morning Quickie with Sir William, the Duchess, and Cubby Kirk.
Good day. My name is Sir William, and I am here with the lovely, the talented, the Duchess.
Good day. How's it going?
It is great. You ready for a quickie?
Hit me.
Everybody get ready for the most influential man in the world. This guy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That guy.
You better get that checked out.
Our guy.
That is totally false.
Bill has saved lives just by asking, if your friends jumped off the bridge, would you? There's been multiple fertility clinics asking Bill for his help, because if he did, they believe the world would be a better place. Everybody get ready for this guy. That guy, our guy, the most influential man in the world, Bill Guerin.
Hey, thank you, Jeremy. And now in news headlines, a plan by California's biggest utility to cut power on high wind days during onrushing wild season fire could plunge millions of residents into darkness, and the vast majority isn't ready for it. The plan by PG&E Corporation comes after the bankrupt utility said a transmission line that snapped in windy weather probably started last year's Camp Fire, the deadliest in state's history. While the plan may end one problem, it creates another as Californians seek ways to deal with what some fear could be a days and days of blackouts. Some residents are turning to other power sources, a boon for home battery systems marketed by Sunrun Incorporated, Tesla Incorporated, and Vivint Solar Incorporated. But the numbers of those systems in use are relatively small when compared with PG&E's 5.4 million customers. Meanwhile, Governor Gavin Newsom has said he's budgeting $75 million to help communities deal with the threat. I'm worried, Newsom said Thursday during a budget briefing in Sacramento. We're all worried about it for the elderly. We're worried about it because we could see people's power shut off, not for a day or two, but potentially a week. 6 of the 10 most destructive wildfires in California have come in the last 18 months, killing 123 people and often shutting down large sections of the state's electrical grid. An all-girl soccer team has displayed real girl power by winning a league and cup double, which they played its entirety against boys-only teams, completing the season without a defeat. On Sunday, Plymouth-based Ninasite SB Frankfurt under-12 girls beat Morley Rangers Juniors to win the Argus Cup in Torpoint, Cornwall. They had previously topped the Angus League by winning 14 out of 18 games against boys' team. I was elated for the girls. 4 years we've been playing boys, so the sole purpose of improving. So to win the double this year has been incredible, said head coach James Brown Tunnel and assistant John Preston. At the start of the season, we didn't want to set targets. We knew we had a strong, talented group of girls that were ready to compete and work their hardest, Tunnel said on Preston's quote. As the season went on, it was clear we had a chance to win the league and the cup. However, the girls needed to stay grounded and just focus on playing their game. After we just said to the girls they've all been fantastic all season long, the pressure has grown throughout the season and they have dealt with it superbly. We couldn't be more proud of them. And finally, a 23-year-old Zion man was killed and a 56-year-old Gurnee man sustained minor injuries in a crash in unincorporated McHenry early Saturday morning. The two-vehicle collision occurred at 12:09 a.m. in the 300 block of West Ray Road. Preliminary investigation shows a 2004 Nissan Sentra driven by a 23-year-old man was heading east on West Bay Road when it crossed the center line and hit a westbound 2017 Toyota Sienna head-on, according to a news release from the McHenry County Sheriff's Office. The Zion man was extracted and flown to Advocate Condell Medical Center in Libertyville. The man, whose name has not yet been released, was pronounced dead at the hospital, according to the news release. The driver and sole occupant of the Toyota, the Gurney man, was transported by ambulance to Northwest Hospital in McHenry with minor injuries. It is unknown if drugs or alcohol played a factor in the crash, police said. An investigation is ongoing by the McHenry County Sheriff's Office Major Crash Investigation Unit and the Lake County Coroner's Office. And those are your news headlines for Monday, May 13th, 2019. You know him, you love him. He's our guy, Cubby Kurt, with today's sports update.
Yes, good morning, everybody. Curtis Koch here from WGN Radio, and we start off with baseball as the Cubs picked up a much-needed 2 out of 3 over their division rival Milwaukee Brewers. 4-1 was your final score in that one. Chris Bryant had 2 RBIs along with Javier Baez and Wilson Contreras getting in on the action as well. Cubs will now go on to their next series, which will take place on Tuesday. That'll be against the Cincinnati Reds in Cincinnati at Great American Ballpark. Your pitching matchup will be Kyle Hendricks, who is 2-4 on the season, against Tanner Roark, who has had a pretty good start to the season so far with a 3-1 record with a 3.27 ERA. First pitch will take place at 5:40 p.m. again from Cincinnati. We move on to the White Sox, who were again winners in Toronto, and they got a big boost again with the second straight good start from Lucas Giolito, who went 7 innings, allowing 4 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts. He looked really sharp in that as the White Sox took the winner 5-1 up in Toronto. They now return home, though, for a home stretch against the same 2 teams that they just played on the road. They'll host the Cleveland Indians starting tonight at 7:10 p.m. It'll be Shane Bieber and Reynaldo Lopez for your pitching matchup in that one. Again, 7:10 p.m. first pitch from Guaranteed Rate Field. Yesterday, we did have one game of NHL playoff action, and that was against the Bruins and Hurricanes, with the Bruins taking a commanding 2-game lead with a 6-2 final in that one. Carolina will now return home for a Game 3. That'll be taking place tomorrow night at 7 p.m. On the West, we have the San Jose Sharks and St. Louis Blues. San Jose leads that series 1-0. Game 2 takes place tonight at 8 o'clock with the Sharks hosting St. Louis, and then they'll return to St. Louis on Wednesday. And 2 good words in all of sports, that is Game 7, and we saw 2 of them last night between the Portland Trailblazers and the Denver Nuggets, and the 76ers and the Toronto Raptors. The Trailblazers take that game in the Western Conference with a 100-96 win over Denver. Portland will now play Game 1 against the Golden State Warriors, who are waiting for them in the Bay Area on Tuesday with an 8 p.m. tip-off, again from the Bay Area. And the Toronto Raptors, with thanks to a last-second shot from Kawhi Leonard and a little bit of a lucky bounce or 2 on that shot as well, they win 92-90 over Philadelphia. They'll be playing the Milwaukee Bucks. Game 1 of what should be a really fun series between the top 2 teams will take place on Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. I'm Curtis Koch, and that is your morning sports update.
Wait. What day is it?
Today is National Apple Pie Day. It's also Little Macy's birthday out in California. Happy birthday!
It's time. The most interesting woman in the world. Some say if she would have ran back in 2016, she would be the first woman president. The one, the only, the award-winning, the Duchess.
Good day, Suburbia. This is the Duchess, and here is our 7-day forecast. Today, mostly sunny skies, a high of 60 degrees. Tonight, we'll see a low of 40. Then tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a high of 66. Wednesday, clouds continue with a high of 68. On Thursday, thunderstorms, a high of 73. Friday, mostly cloudy, a high of 71. On Saturday, scattered thunderstorms, a high of 78. Then Sunday, scattered thunderstorms again with a high of 75.
And now, the community calendar.
I love bringing us the community calendar. If you'd like me to announce something that's happening in our area, or maybe you have a special birthday or anniversary or even congratulations, hit me up on social media or email me at theduchess1015@gmail.com.
Tell me another duck story.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. A duck walked up to a corner store, and he said to the woman running the store, "Hey, bum, 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 got any grapes?" The woman said, "No, it's a corner store. I mean, grapes aren't really what we're known for. We've got some grape drinks." The duck said, "They kinda stink." Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, till the very next day, bum, 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 ba-dum. When the duck walked up to the corner store, and he said to the woman running the store, "Hey, bum, 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 got any grapes?" The woman said, "Oh, it's you again, duck. I already told you, you're out of luck. We've got some grape gum." The duck said, "I'll take none." Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, till the very next day, bum, 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 ba-dum. When the duck walked up to the corner store, and he said to the woman running the store, "Hey, bum, 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 got any grapes?" The woman said, "Look, I'm trying not to shout, but please either buy something or get out. We don't sell fruit." The duck said, "I'm kinda cute." Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, till the very next day, bum, 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 ba-dum. When the duck walked up to the corner store, and he said to the woman running the store, "Hey, bum, 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 got any grapes?" The woman said, "That's it. The next time you ask for grapes, I'm gonna tape you to the wall with this duct tape. Do I make myself clear?" The duck said, "Yes, dear." Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, till the very next day, bum, 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 ba-dum. When the duck walked up to the corner store, and he said to the woman running the store, "Hey, bum, 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 got any grape chapstick?" "What? Got any grape chapstick?" "Actually, we do. But you don't have any money, do you?" "Do you think you could? Do you think you could? Do you think you could? Put it on my bill." Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle.
Please follow us on social media. Our website is twogingers.com. That's gingers with a Z. On Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest at Two Gingers, and on Twitter at Two Gingers, at Sir William 1015, and at the Duchess 1015.
Tickled pink that things aren't going my way, 'cause that would be boring. Spend my last cent on cheese and champagne. What a wonderful morning. Never mind, she declined to the first date. It was only on my birthday. Never mind all the lines on the highway. Give me time to reflect a bit, 'cause I'm just having a good day. Having a good day. Having a real good morning.
Hi, it's me, the Duchess. Sir William and I would like to thank you so much for joining us for the Morning Quickie. If you would be so kind as to share it with 2 of your closest friends, and please don't forget to click that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Make it a great day. Bye-bye.
Stay classy.
Bye-bye.